Hi guys, today we're going to be making Galaxy Macaroons.
Here's a list of the ingredients you will need for this recipe. First, we're going to weigh out 150 grams of almond meal. Macarons need to be exact, so it's very important that you weigh out your ingredients on a food scale. Place the almond meal into a large bowl. Now you'll measure 150 grams of powdered sugar and add that to the bowl as well. And then we're going to put all of this into a food processor. You're going to let the food processor run for about a minute on high. Its purpose is to thoroughly mix the two ingredients. You cannot tell a difference between the almond meal and the powdered sugar anymore. To ensure that there are no lumps that get through into the macaroon batter, we are going to sift it at least 3 to 5 times and discard the excess. Next, you're going to measure out 110 grams of egg whites, which is usually about 2 to 3 eggs. Next, you're going to pour 55 grams of the egg whites into a large mixing bowl and whisk until the mixture looks like soap. Next, we're going to move to the stove. We will add 50 grams of water into a small pot, and then we will slowly add 150 grams of granulated sugar into the pot as well, being careful not to get any of the sugar on the sides of the pot. Next, you're going to boil the mixture to 244 degrees Fahrenheit. To ensure this exact temperature, we attach a can thermometer to the side. Once your sugar has reached the right temperature, you will gradually add it to your whipped egg whites. You will know when you have the right consistency because it will form a thick white foam and have a very stiff peak when taken out like this. This is known as meringue. Next, you're going to add the remaining 55 grams of egg whites into your mixture of almond meal and powdered sugar and mix until it becomes a paste. Now we will add the meringue to the bowl. Now it is extremely important that you are very careful when you mix these two things together. Should be following the exact motion we are showing here. This is to ensure that you do not knock out any of the air in the meringue, which is crucial to the structure of the cookie. We are going to split the batter evenly between two bowls. This is so that we can add the food coloring to make the Galaxy Macaroons. It's very important that you use a gel-based food coloring because if not, it'll ruin the consistency of the batter. It's also important that you do not overmix the batter. You want it to run off the spatula in a slow but steady stream. We chose to add pink and black food gel into our macaroon batter. Now it's important that you continue to use the same technique I showed earlier as to mixing the batter. Now you're going to pick up your 2 small piping bags and add the pink and black batter to each separately. Now, in order to make the galaxy illusion, you're going to add both the piping bags into a larger piping bag to dispense the dough onto the tray. The batter must be laid evenly and in equal amounts to each other. Notice how she flicks her wrist when she leaves the tray. This is very important for the cookies to lay flat. Next, we're going to hit the macaroons onto a table 5 to 10 times. This is going to knock out any remaining air pockets and allow for the cookies to cook evenly in the oven. Now set the cookies aside for 30 to 40 minutes. Now we're going to make our buttercream filling. You will take 4 sticks of unsalted butter that should be at room temperature and add them into the mixing bowl. You will whisk them until the butter is thoroughly whipped. Once the butter is whipped, you're going to add 6 cups of powdered sugar, 1 cup at a time. Then let it beat for 2 minutes. Now you will add 4 tablespoons of heavy cream and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whisk for another minute and then you are done with the buttercream. Back to your cookies. You will know when they've been sitting out for long enough when hard shells formed on the top. Nothing should come off onto your fingers. Now you're going to put them into the oven for 15 minutes at 315 degrees Fahrenheit. This is how the cookies should look when they're done. See the feet or the airy pockets on the side. Pick 2 cookies off the tray that look closest in size. Then we're going to add our buttercream filling. Do this in a circular motion and come into the middle like so. Now add the second cookie on top. And finally, you've finished making your Galaxy Macaroons. I hope you found this video helpful and that your macaroon looks as good as ours was and tasted. We got this recipe from Food Network, and we also used videos from Jordan Vineyard and Winery and Entertaining with Beth from YouTube.